Yes, LS swapped. And I'm the guy that's leaving the hotel in his fire suit in the morning. Welcome to day 3 of LS Fest with KSR 2025. I'm uploading while I'm walking to the truck because my phone internet is faster than the hotel internet. And I didn't finish editing until 3:30 this morning. And it is 7 o'clock now, and I gotta go get woke up to go fast on the racetrack.
No. All right, what am I pushing? That?
Well, if you want to be fancy, yeah, you can do that, or you can hit the unlock button.
No.
Unlock gets her done too. All right, we're headed to the track. Hopefully go a few more rounds today. I think it'll be 4 rounds to the finals because there's 9 cars left. So 9, 5, 3, 2. That's how many cars in each round. So let's get to the track and see if we can keep this train going now that we finally got off the struggle bus. Well, let's see if we can get this thing tuned up to go even quicker today. That's it. That's it right there. Time to start analyzing some data, which I did a little bit last night, but I needed to edit last night to get yesterday's video up, which I'm working on the thumbnail right now, like real time. And then after we do all of that, then I'll decide what kind of tune-up changes I'm making, look at the weather. I imagine the tune that was in it, yesterday did have a couple of spots where it nibbled the traction control, so it took some power out of it. So I think if we fixed that, it probably would have been a 61, maybe. The best the car's ever gone is a 60. So we may be in for a new PB today. We'll see. If it stays on the ground and doesn't spin and keeps all the pistons and spark plugs in it, we got a shot. So CJ's out here putting some new tires on already got the new tires on the Lexus, which, as it turns out, I got 3rd in the contest last night out of all the competitors. There was a 3-way tie for 3rd, which is pretty cool because I kind of slid outside of the box that one spot, but as I was pulling back in, they were like, go! It's like, okay. So, heck of a good time there. There's actually a funny imprint of where I wiped off the rubber right here where I slid down the back of the car trying to not pull a Connor Zillich and be, in control as I came down off the car and not fall and break my collarbone. But the old car definitely needs a bath again, and probably a repaint of the quarter panels, because it, for whatever reason last night, it like half pitched the tread carcass off and was beating the daylights out of the car, but I just kept it pinned and kept going. But we need some touch up on the old paint. And she pushed a little water out of it, As we found out, the fan wasn't on, so that was 255 degrees by the end of the run, was just on the water capacity and the water pump running, which I thought it was running a little warmer than normal, and that would be why. And then I drove it all the way back with no fan on, so oh well. All good. But yeah, time for me to go wrap up my computer stuff, and then we're gonna get to tuning on SoccerMom. Well, we did a plug check. Everything looked real happy there, so that means give it more boost. And for this round, we've got Emily Campbell, I think is her name, which is girlfriend of a guy they call Pro Mod Pete. That's his nickname, and he runs in the 10K no time shootout. They're both bad fast too. In fact, I ran her first run and she went a 479, and then she went a 461 last night to our 463. So She's the number 2 qualifier. We were like number 9 because we couldn't get our act together during qualifying. But now we're going to be lined up with her, and if we both stay glued together the track, it's going to be a good race. So excited for that. And honestly, that 463 and getting 3rd in the burnout contest, I could lose this next round and still be totally happy. And not only that, I'd get home sooner than having to run 4 more rounds today. But I'm going to do everything I can do to win this one. Don't be confused that I'm not trying to win this round. Anybody, if they're in the other lane, I'm doing whatever I can do to beat them, which sometimes might even be putting the rods in the pan. And I'm hoping that I don't do that this next round. Because if we're close, I'm grabbing the scramble, and it'll just be what it is. So, I guess we'll see what happens, and hopefully we get to run pretty soon before the air gets too bad, and hopefully they give us a good track and we go A to B. Well, need to warm her up a little bit and do a 2-step check. They said we were 2 classes away, so I'm going to put a little bit of heat and oil, 2-step check, and then hopefully take her, we'll blow the fans on it and go to the lanes. Well, I got a couple of degrees of oil tip in it. Let's go. Actually, there's her boyfriend right there, Pete. That car is crazy fast. But his girlfriend's car, also pretty fast. Good people. Well, let me get out and we'll get paired up and then head up to the front. All right, everybody, this is Emma. And I hope she doesn't kick my butt. And right now, you've been faster than I have in that thing, so.
The fastest that the car's ever ran, and it's had like 5 drivers in it.
Oh, sweet. So you get to say that over everybody then, don't you?
It makes me feel a little good that I've been faster than my dad now. So.
That's awesome. So yeah, we get to line up, and she's helping her boyfriend Pete that's up in the lanes up there, and he's got a fast hot rod too. So I guess we're gonna see if we can get suited up, have us a good race, and then shake hands when it's all said and done, and then we'll go on from there. See who makes it to the next round. All right, well, we're a few pairs back. I think 3 to be exact. Hope this thing goes A to B again. I think it's going to be really close on the race. I mean, I left some on the scramble. I hope I don't need it, but it's been a good weekend, at least after last night. A couple of days of struggling makes it all worthwhile when everything goes like it's supposed to. But yeah, see if we can go some more rounds. If not, we'll go home to Florida. One of the two. Let's go. All right, she drilled me on the tree. I got her to 60 foot. And then a 62. And I had to chop the throttle because it was wheeling, as you might have seen. So we're gonna go back, get her cooled down, check the plugs. Everything seemed good. That was no scramble. So I was fired up, as you probably already saw in the in-car video. I'm doing a really bad job with trying to keep my voice intact. But when you win, it's
Very loud over the headset.
my bad. I was screaming.
You were.
And then I shut the ignition off, which shuts the radio off. So I didn't hear anything y'all were saying until I got down here to the finish line, or the end of the track. And I turned it back on, and Will's like, that was awesome! Yeah, so we've got radios, and we're talking. That's why nobody's peeling me into or pulling me into the beams, any of that stuff. So, all right, so let's go get back up there, get this thing cooled down. On to round 3, which possibly we have a buy run. That's what I just heard from CJ. Okay, let's go. What do you think about that, Willie?
Awesome, man, awesome. Nice job pedaling, buddy. Nice job.
I'm glad she sat down because she was starting to come up.
She was.
Like I was worried it was going for the bumper.
What was the 12?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, in the heat.
Yeah,
I think we were quickest to the round, weren't we? Because the Mustang went at 70 something. We'll scare him now.
for sure.
Woo!
Got a buy run too.
Oh heck yeah! Yeah, I'm getting there right now.
Wow, talk about a couple behind Big
All right, time for me to get to work. Well, exciting news. I have a buy run into the semifinals. The way they did the ladder's kind of weird. So I beat the number 2 qualifier last round with Emma. And then if he wins this round, I will run the number 1 qualifier next round. Normally when you do a ladder, the number 1 and number 2 qualifiers should only meet in the finals. So not exactly sure how that's all working out, and some funny math from my perspective as a racer. But anyways, that's what we've got. That's what we're dealing with. And yeah, you can hear my voice is a little wrecked. I should probably stop screaming after I win, but you know, I'm just excited. You saw it on the video, or probably heard it on the video. And yeah, you know, I can get excited sometimes. So our plan is to let him run the number 1 qualifier, because he had a 70 something last round because he had to pedal, and we went a 62. Whoever has the faster run in the previous round gets to pick their lane. So we're gonna hang back, and if he wins, we may send it out to try and get lane choice at the risk of hurting it, but we'll get some more data and all that stuff. So I guess we'll see what happens. Yep. All right, well, like I mentioned, we got a bye run, but we're gonna watch the Green Mustang because he's who we race next round. We're gonna watch him, see what kind of number he puts up, and if I think I've got a chance of beating that and getting a lane choice, I'm gonna do it. Okay. All right, so he went up 458. I'm gonna take a shot at beating it. We'll see what happens.
Fastest 60 foot of whole class.
Woo! Too bad at wheelie.
Yeah.
We might need our limiters, which I don't even think are in the trailer.
You got ratchet straps?
He said ratchet straps. That boy crazy. Maybe not. On to the next. Got to run the number 1 qualifier next round. All right, 066, 112.9 again. 308, lifting out early. Well, at least pedaling it down from a wheelie. I got to get to work because racing the number 1 qualifier next round. Need to calm the front end down and make it drive a little straighter so I can trust the wheelie that is going straight. Because that's 2 runs in a row. It's made a squirm to the left while it's been in the air. And this is an area we haven't been to in a long time, so it doesn't surprise me that we need to make some suspension changes for it. So, I'm gonna get to work. Next time you'll see me, you'll be in the lanes for the next round where we race the number 1 qualifier. I'm gonna try to make it as good a race as I can. And I think I can be right on his door, if not ahead of him, especially if I can tree him. Time to get to work. Well, we're down here in the lanes, and we've got the other, he's the other half of the ladder in the Malibu, so he's in the finals with a bye. We're waiting on the number 1 qualifier, the Mustang, the Green Mustang, who went a 458 last round. He qualified with a 452. He's pretty bad fast. He's pretty bad fast. We strapped about 5 or 6 pounds on the front cross member. Tighten the front shocks up 1 more click because that's all we had. And I put a little bit more preload in the driver's side of the anti-roll bar to try and get it go a little bit straighter. So maybe I can trust the wheelie a little longer if I feel like it's going straight. We're gonna try to make a show out of it. That's what we're here to do. So next time I'll see you, I'll be on the in-car camera. It's time to get down to business. Oh, there he is, right there. Mr. Number 1 qualifier, right there.
It's gonna be a good race.
I hope so. I hope we're door to door at the finish line. So
That was you put a little wheelie there. It looked like.
yeah, I was trying to do something, and it didn't like it.
Yeah.
So
Well, 112. That's pretty good right now.
yeah,
They
it's
said you went 112 on the 60 foot. So.
yep. But I need to do better if I'm gonna try to hang with them low 450s.
Yeah.
It's nice. Runs good too.
Yep. All right. Well, what was y'all's name again, just so we can get it on?
I'm Chase Davis.
Chase.
And then
I'm guessing y'all are
I'm his
brothers.
twin brother, Cameron
Okay.
Davis. Yeah.
I kind of thought there was some similarities there. So,
Yeah,
all right, man. Well,
Good luck.
good luck to
buddy.
you
Good
too.
luck to you, buddy.
we'll hopefully see you down there at the finish line, and hopefully we're looking at each other through the stripe.
That's right. That's good.
All right, so the finals of 10K is in the lanes, or in the beams. We've got our Byron ahead of us. He's the other side of the race. And we've got our pair right beside us. So, yeah, it's time. It's getting time to get down to business. We'll have to see if we can come out with the win light. We strapped a little bit of weight on the front of this thing to try and keep the nose down. We'll see what happens.
New PB, but I'm still aggravated I got beat. You know. Safe travels, y'all. That was an awesome race, though. He drilled me on the tree, not gonna lie. I was, see, my problem was there's a chicken place right beside our trailer, and it's got this thing. It's French fries, it's chicken, it's barbecue sauce, ranch sauce, a little spicy drizzle on top, cheese. It's so good. Me and Will ate some of that, and old Kevo wanted a nap afterwards, but I also pounded half a bag of Nerds clusters to try and get my sugar level back up to really get after the tree, and it wasn't enough. I would have had to tree him by 15 thousandths. So here's our slips. Old dude knocked down a 21. I was ahead of him at, no I wasn't. I was a little over 3 numbers better, so he was, what's that, 30? Oh no, yeah, he was 43 better on the tree, and then I was 34 better, so he was still ahead at the 60 foot, obviously ahead at 330, 301 to 330. Shoo! 456 with a 4 at 159.01, and he freight trained out the back door to a 162. And that's a finish line margin of 0.048.
yeah, no, can't win them all. We had an awesome time. Made it down to 3 cars. We'll talk to them guys again here when they get up here. Awesome race, awesome race. And then we'll get back to the trailer and wrap it up with the boys, and we'll head back to Florida.
Thanks, brother.
You too, man. That was awesome.
That was a hell of a run.
Hey, that was the best run of the class, like all day.
They said it's the closest one. What was your reaction time?
He drilled me on the tree.
I got him 21 on the
Yeah, you got me on the tree. All right, man, y'all. Good luck in the finals. Fun racing, y'all. My PB. That's the best I've ever done. So. Yep, y'all too. Maybe we'll see you again. All right, back to the trailer. Lick our wounds with my boys and get our rig loaded up and go home.
Kind of a bittersweet, right?
Yeah.
Were you on the scramble?
Yeah.
Well, we got PB.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool. What was the margin of victory?
04. It was close.
Could you got him with a reaction time? Or?
He left me 21 thousandths of room. If I had gone perfect, I could have gone 57 and beat him. But, you know. Little bittersweet. New PB, which that'll probably be the title for this video. Because that's the fastest SoccerMom has ever gone, or the quickest. Pretty sure. Has it ever been 160 to the 8th? I don't think so. That was a 301 to the 330. She was rolling.
She still pushed a little left, didn't she?
No, maybe touch.
Yeah, it just seemed like
I don't think I pedaled. I think I hung with it with the weight. So, but
well, can't hang your head with that one, man.
no, that was awesome.
That was
Fun weekend.
Best pass ever in tough conditions. Just rolling.
Yeah. Hey, the 56 was awesome to see on the board, and then I looked over at him as a 55, and I could see him driving out of my life a little bit over there. We were almost even at 60 foot, and then because he went 116 to my 113, so the air went away a little bit. So 162.3. So anyway, it's time to pack our show up and get back to Gainesville, and I'm going to try to edit this on the way home while I'm not sleeping and one of the other guys is driving. So thank you again for watching, subscribing, following along. Shout, like, and sharing, blah, 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 blah. See you guys next time. Bye. So not quite the end of the video. We got loaded up just in time for the finals of Stock Block. So we'll show that to you guys. Mustang should have this covered, but you just never know. Well, that leaves us with the fastest side-by-side pass of the weekend. Yeah.
Even though we were on short end, it was so fun.
Yeah. That's not much to hang your hat on, but it's something. See you next time.